Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the DC Universe Classics Wave 11, Figure 4, Cyborg Superman. Now, while this is Cyborg Superman as we've come to know him, he's wearing his Sinestro Corps outfit. Since this is a primarily Green Lantern wave, that seems like a necessary touch. So I'm very glad that we got another member of the Sinestro Corps with this wave, because all we've gotten is Sinestro himself in the MattyCollector.com 2-pack. But he is part of the Collect and Connect Kilowog wave, and he comes with the head and crotch of Kilowog. So get a look at that bad boy in packaging and onto the back of the box. Oops, there's a nasty glare on that box. Of course, the other figures in the wave: Katma Tui, Shark, Deadman, Kilowog, Steppenwolf, John Stewart, The Question, and Cyborg Superman. His bio bit says, after being destroyed in a radiation accident, Hank Henshaw became a being of pure energy. Henshaw beamed his consciousness into the Kryptonian birthing matrix that brought Superman to Earth. The experience granted him an irrational hatred of Superman. Utilizing the matrix again to construct a cyborg body out of Superman's DNA and Kryptonian alloys, he teamed up with the interstellar tyrant named Mongol and been on wreaking havoc throughout the universe. His stats: first appearance at Adventures of Superman 466 from 1990. Real name Hank Henshaw, occupation mass murder. Occupation mass murder? How is that an occupation? Base of operations: Terran solar system. Special abilities: able to control electronics, can create new bodies for himself out of machinery. Invulnerable, able to create and manipulate objects with 5 Sinestro Corps rings. So, this bad boy looks awesome in the packaging. Let's pull him out of the box. And here we have Cyborg Superman out of packaging. Now, unfortunately, just the slightest movement will cause this guy to fall over. It took me quite a while to find this pose, or the pose I had him in. His legs are very loose, and not just the ankle. The ankle's loose, and the knee's tight, quadriceps tight, but the leg itself connecting right here is very, very, very loose. Now, combine that with the fact that his cape makes him very back heavy, and pretty much a lot of poses that I did have him in cause him to topple over. So that's some pretty decent points off the figure right there. But this leg's just fine. Of course, it has the full range of articulation for the DC Universe. And while this leg is very loose, it still has the full range of articulation. Of course. That being said, let's get this guy posed somewhat decently. Okay. According to the back of the box, he has 5 Sinestro Corps rings. Well, if you zoom in there, he only has 4 rings, and 2 of them very clearly are Green Lantern rings. Not to say anything of the detail on the rings is still very nice. Once again, it makes the Blackest Night figures look like crap. And the overall detail on this guy is extremely good. Of course, just unfortunate on the legs there. Okay, so the unfortunate details of the figure already out. Let's get to 360 this guy. His cape, once again, it's a solid plastic, although it is kind of soft, and it does have the Sinestro Corps logo right in the back. Of course, it didn't really say anything, but in the the Sinestro Corps War, which is where this guy appeared, I really haven't seen him in Blackest Night, he basically joins up with the Sinestro Corps on the guarantee that they'll kill him. He really wants to die. And of course, at the end, he's inside the kind of energy shield when everything blows up, but they find him and manage to still reactivate him. So he's very pissed off about that. That being said, there was this exact same Cyborg Superman in this exact same costume issued, completely different figure in the the Green Lantern DC Direct Series 3. Unfortunately, I did have that guy, but I sold him. I never opened him. I had him in the box. So, unfortunately, I really can't make a comparison, but honestly, I was very unimpressed by this figure. The cape making him very back heavy, along with his poor leg, and the rings being a little low quality as far as description, not matching up to the description. The detail and the fact they stand out is still very nice. I gotta say, if you're really just getting the figure for this particular costume or this particular character, I would go with the DC Direct. He's still fairly cheap. You're only going to pay about 20 bucks shipped for him off eBay. And he's got to be a far cry better than this guy. And even though my leg is poor, I was receiving a lot of people messaging me, asking me if I got the figure and if I noticed a lot of, I got 3 different emails, one about the arms being bad, one about the head falling off. So this figure is plagued by quality control, unfortunately. So, I gotta say, if you really want this guy, go with the DC Direct one. Of course, his collecting Connect piece, Kilowog. Very nice head sculpt on that guy. And his crotch. So that being said, and once again he falls. Poor quality figure. I'm only going to go 6 out of 10, and I'd say go with the DC Direct one. This guy, sculpt's impressive, but that's about it. And this is JTray997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube. Hey everybody, sorry, I completely forgot that I didn't do the arms. This arm, of course, is the standard motion for the DC Universe. This one, however, it's got the robot mold thing going on for it. It only goes out to about here. It rotates just fine, but it only goes out to here, which is kind of disappointing. So, and of course his abdomen joint, which is pretty much non-movable, although there's a slight twinge in it. Sorry, but I did want to post that on there just in case somebody ranted about me. I had to cut the video, and one part you saw the noticeable jump, and I didn't realize that I had accidentally deleted the part where I talked about his arms. So that being said, once again, disappointed by this guy. This has been a great wave so far, and this guy was just such a letdown. So this is JTray997. He still gets a 6 out of 10, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.